Today we're going to learn how to use the adding up method to subtract with a bunch of zeros. For example, if I had the problem 900 minus 432, this problem becomes quite difficult when I have to consider if I have to trade across these zeros, because obviously 0 minus 2, it's not something I can do. However, if I use the adding up method, it makes it a lot simpler. For the adding up method, I start at the smaller number and add up until I get to the bigger number. This will give me my answer. So I'm going to start at 432, and I'm going to start adding up. So I see the 2 in the ones place, and I have to think, 2 plus what gets me to my next 10? Well, I know 2 plus 8 will get me to the next 10. I circle that 8, and I know my next 10 is 440. So now I'm at 440, and I have to look at the tens place. And I see that it's a 4. 4 plus what gets me to the next 10? Well, I know 4 plus 60 will get me to the next 10, which is actually, in this case, 500. So I added 60. I'm now at 500. And remember, I need to get to 900. So 500 plus 400 gets me to my target of 900. So my answer becomes quite clear. It's 468. And you can see the 468 quite clearly. Let's try another one. Let's try 800 minus 147. Again, a lot of zeros. I can't do 0 minus 7. There's nothing next door to even borrow or trade from. So I'm going to start with a adding up. So I'm going to start at 147, and I'm going to look at the ones place. I see that 7 plus 3 would get me to the next 10, which is 150. Then I look and I see, to get to the next 100, I'm at 50. I'm going to add another 50. That'll get me to 200. If I'm at 200 and I need to get to 800, all I have to do is add 600 more. And that'll get me to my 800 that I need. So now all I have to do is I see 653. Done. So you can use this as another strategy for subtracting across many zeros. Thanks to Google Images for the lovely silly zero on the first slide.